The Tarot Counselor. Today we're doing a reading. We're doing a pick a card set. We got 3 different sets here. How to heal a broken heart. So if there's some weird energy going around and lots of changes or surprises in your romantic relationships, you're in the right place. So I have here is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take a minute and try to see which pile you're resonating with, and we'll see based on your circumstances how the best way or best approach for you to go forward to heal the broken heart that you're kind of going through at the moment. And while you take a minute to see which energy resonate, I'll just remind you to go ahead and comment in the comments with your zodiac sign, so we can see not only what kind of energies resonate with this video, but also maybe which piles are resonating with which signs and so forth. If you like tarot readings in general, you can like and subscribe to this channel. And then if you have any specific questions or concerns and would like some clarification on your relationship situation, you can look in the description below to see how you can work with me. And I do tarot card readings for as low as $9 if you're on the 3-card reading. So go ahead and check that out. All right, now hopefully you had the time to go ahead and figure out which pile you're resonating with, pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. And so we'll get ready to read pile 1, so I'll move this out of the way. Okay, if you selected pile 1, then these are the cards that you have selected, and we'll go through the reading specifically for you. So you've got the World, the Page of Cups, and Strength. And so I read the World a little bit different, I think, than some people do in the tarot, so I actually related more to astrology as like the 12th house in astrology. So to me, the World and this one, the 12th house in astrology, is more like, you know, what is your skill sets that you have, and then what is the mission you want to do here on this planet. So will you be willing to sacrifice of yourself? The 12th house in astrology is all about sacrifice. So what are you willing to sacrifice of your gifts, your talents, your skills in order to change the world in the way you want it to be changed? So then obviously how are you going to leave a legacy or improve the world in the ways you feel it should be improved? So the advice that I think this is giving you is, how can you connect with what you believe is your true purpose or true calling in this life, and then start doing some work or making some positive action to it? So I know you're saying, well, I have a broken heart over my current relationship. This energy is really all about the best way to do that is kind of really get in touch and in tune with yourself and really with your mission and purpose, what you're meant to do, and then put yourself in a place where you're putting some of that into action. If you believe you should be helping specific sets of people, helping the homeless, or educating people, or working with different types of people, and then you should at least put yourself in that kind of space to volunteer or see what you can do to just try to get some of that energy in that space, because that's going to resonate with you. And then once you're kind of working on that, that's going to fill up some energy for you, because you're in tune with what you're meant to do here on this life in the universe. And that will kind of lead you into the next card, which is the Page of Cups. So while you're kind of working on yourself or kind of figuring out how you give back to the universe, you may not be focusing on your next relationships or how to heal from relationships, but that's really what's going to be happening, because while you're kind of in tune in that karmic cycle with the universe, by being in touch with that and all the the skills of the world, you're going to be kind of creating this Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is really just a fertile environment for your emotions. You can see you got some fish, blue stuff, the water sign, the water in the background, all things dealing with your emotions and the water signs. So this is kind of how you would start to heal your emotions, is by getting in tune with what you think you should be doing, or actually helping the world or contributing in the ways to try towards the positive change that you think you should make. That's going to create a fertile environment to help get your emotions right, get things in tune, and potentially even then have the environment around you where you could potentially attract your next relationship, because you're kind of healing yourself through a different mechanism. Instead of just focusing on the result of a relationship, whatever the case may be, you're actually trying to make a difference or an impact in the world. And then that's what's going to kind of resonate or heal your heart as you give to others. And then that's what's going to create the environment. So if you're in tune and resonating with what you want to do, then the universe is going to bring you what you need to help accomplish that. And that may be, healing your heart and your emotions, but then also potentially the next relationship that you're looking for. And the third card here, so this is Strength. So Strength here is also your second major arcana card. So the World's a major arcana card, and Strength is a major arcana card, which means that these messages come from your spirit guides, your guardian angels, whatever you choose to believe in, so they carry a little bit more weight than some of the minor arcana cards below. So then what Strength is really all about is just more your... That's why the third card is called, Strength. In some decks it used to be called Force. It's all about, kind of your own personal willpower. So this is as you start to kind of heal yourself emotionally and work on things that you think will benefit the world or the universe, then that's how you build up your own personal strength, self-confidence, and that can, your own personal willpower. And that's going to kind of give you some of the healing. You can see some of the white as far as like, a fresh start or a new beginning. So this is kind of the main advice for this one is, you should figure out how you can connect with what you believe to be your calling or purpose, or find something that you think you want to improve in the world, and then go and contribute in that way, whether it's volunteering your time, whatever the case may be, but actually try to make a positive impact in that. That's going to set you up by contributing to the world, this karmic virtuous cycle. So that'll help you kind of create a fertile environment for healing of your emotions, potentially attracting your next relationship. And then that's going to kind of lead you into how you rebuild your personal strength, confidence, willpower, that kind of stuff. And these elements together will be the ones that will combine, that'll help you heal your heart over this breakup. And I think you'll kind of, especially if you get connected with really what you want to do, then figure out your own personal strength to kind of make it happen, you're going to come out the other side of this as a totally different person, or a totally different empowered person who may look back at some of your situations and say, oh, you've got the strength and willpower to even do it, or to really go through it, or it's silly, or you've found a different purpose, or how you want to connect with, and how you really want to figure out and spend your time. So I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope that everything works out well for you. And now we'll move to pile number 2. So if you had these back here for a minute. If you had selected pile number 2, then these are the cards that you had. So how to heal your broken heart, for those of you who resonated with the vibes and the energy of pile number 2. Again, go down and comment or check out the comments below to see what kind of zodiac signs or energies are resonating with this type of reading. Or if you want to see some of the other ones, you can check out how pile 1 compares to this. But what this really says is one way to kind of heal your broken heart through this relationship. So the first card is, this is the Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands is really like, celebrating victory. The laurel wreaths and so forth is, achieving your goals. So I'd say, rather than focusing or dwelling on your broken heart or how you're feeling or the loss of the relationship, focus on the things that you're achieving or succeeding at, the things that you are accomplishing on your other milestones and goals that you want to do. And then that's going to kind of give you some of that positive energy, or set your intention in the right mode of, 6 in numerology is all about balance. So it'll help bring your mind and body back into balance, your spirit, since wands are dealing with the fire sign, so it deals with like your spirit inside of you. So the best way to do this is to really focus on the progress you're making, the things you're achieving in all the other different areas of your life. As well as here is the Eight of Pentacles. So the next one here is the Eight of Pentacles is really, he's the kind of the apprentice. So in this case, 8 is can be a karmic number. And so this kind of says, if you are, focusing on the progress you've made to date and the successes you've had in the other areas of your life, and you're willing to put in the hard work or do the work towards the things you want to accomplish, that's the best way to heal, is to kind of put your energies towards, whether this is, hobbies, or, things that you like to do, or just really producing arts or crafts, or writing or poetry, whatever the case may be. If you get lost in a craft where you're creating things, whether it's physical things or written words, or whatever the case may be, and then you're focusing on the things that you've already accomplished, that's how you're going to kind of heal yourself, or start that kind of karmic balance between yourself, because you're starting to get more in flow, rather than sitting, feeling sorry for yourself or feeling upset or not. That's bad. That kind of stops your karmic energy. But by just getting action moving in other areas, focus on positive intentions in other areas that have positive vibes for you, and also kind of delving into things that you can do or create that'll kind of help get the karmic cycle going. So as you create things for the world, then the universe is going to bring new things in for you. That's one way you can move forward to heal your heart. But then this kind of says these two are minor arcana cards. This is the major arcana card in this part of the reading, with the major arcana being more important messages from your spirit guides regarding angels, and as far as the intent to kind of keep yourself on the life path that you've chosen in this life so far. And so this is the Hermit. So you can see the Hermit faces to the left. He's not facing forward, which is a very active direction. He's facing more in the passive direction. So in numerology, this would be like a 7 in numerology. So this is, taking time to look for your own inner wisdom, self-reflection, to really kind of pause, not just look externally for, approval, satisfaction, anything like that. This is time to look internally yourself and kind of, do some self-work. Figure yourself out. So this is being the most important one, is you can do these things, focus on things that are positive, get lost in some of your hobbies or things that will make you feel good by doing contributions to them. But really, it's, this would say is to kind of pull away from whether it's social media or stuff like that, but things that can drag you down or make you feel worse about your situation. But then really kind of focus on, who are you? What do you want out of this life path? What are the things you want to achieve? What are the goals you want to have? Who are the types of people that you want to have around you? The type of energy, the supportive energy that you think you would need in order to achieve the goals you've had. And then I think that once you start to go deep into that, then that kind of energy is going to put the positive intentions out into the world to hopefully attract that kind of energy back to you, the right people, the right time, the things that you need at this point to help you heal your heart. So in summary, try to get some positive intentions going by focusing on, things that resonate with your spirit, the fire sign within you, other accomplishments that you've had, or other things that are going positive in your life. Do the apprentice work, get lost in something creative, whether it's writing, singing, dancing, or physical creating of art, or some kind of hobby that you're interested. Get lost in something else that you really enjoy spending your time. So you're making a quality use of your time that is bringing you back positive emotional responses from that. And then make sure you do the time to really heal your heart by doing the inner work, the self-work. Try to figure out who you are, what you want to accomplish, and who are the types of people and energies that you want to have around you to do that. Okay? Now we'll go on to third pile. So this is pile 3. So for those of you who chose pile 3, this is the one for you. So now in pile 3 you have 6 of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Chariot. So 6 of Pentacles, this is kind of being, having, 6 in numerology is all about balance or achieving balance or getting things into balance. So this is kind of, even though you may be hurt and emotionally hurt, you still have gifts or skills, things you can contribute to other people who need that. So even if it's donating to charities or donating your time to other causes or volunteering, whatever the case may be, this is making sure that taking the physical resources that you have at your disposal, which could be your time, your money, your efforts, other things that you could do, and then use them to benefit other people. So this could be definitely volunteering your time or donating to charities or causes. They're very important to you, but it's being a positive influence on those who can benefit from you. That'll help kind of bring you back into balance. You can see the scales here, very Libra sign and so forth. So this kind of says, being the 6 in numerology, kind of attached with the balance and that kind of cycle, that if you really focus your time on, coming into balance or, being a benefactor to other people, or using the gifts that you have to help other people, that's going to help you kind of get that positive emotion back in a different way, that yes, you can contribute to other people, yes, you can be of value to other people, you can help other people who are also down on their luck, who also would love to have your help and guidance for the hard times that they're going through. That's kind of the best advice from the 6 of Pentacles. Kind of related to that, but these two are major arcana cards. So major arcana cards would be from your spirit guides or guardian angels to kind of keep you on your life path or the track that you've chosen in this lifetime. And so the main messages here from this is, the Empress is all Venus energy. So Venus is very motherly, loving. So this would be, taking time to be the loving energy for other people, whether that's supporting your friends, instead of just being hurt and hiding, you know, at home and not really doing anything, this is the time to be supportive of other people who may be going through a hard time, and kind of let out that unconditional love, that Venus energy that you know, the maternal side or moms would have for everyone else. But this is kind of saying you should be that person for other people, because obviously there's definitely going to be other people who are going through similar hardships as yourself right now, or different types of ways. So you can be the positive support for them, who can love them unconditionally, like that positive Venus energy, so that they feel the love. And that's kind of, all these things are really, you can see the kind of karmic energy about this. So getting things in balance, you know, like scales to kind of generate that the cycle of, you know, kind of giving or helping. And this is also, you know, instead of just like, this is more like the physical giving here in the Pentacles, and this is more the emotional. So you can actually give emotional support, unconditional love to people in other ways, people who may need it or aren't getting it from other areas of their life. And then that kind of starts that karmic circle that'll help heal you. Or you can do it through spending your time, your resources, volunteering, whatever the case may be, to help other people. So you can see, you know, I think the key message, if you even want to go back and read, you know, see pile 1 and 2, and also then one of the key messages is to not just kind of like be hunkered down and not doing anything, but to see how you can help other people and get that positive energy, that karmic cycle going, where if you help other people, then that opens the opportunity for the universe to help you. And that's kind of what some of the main message here in the last card. So the last card here is the Chariot. And what the Chariot says, once you start doing this, you're literally on 2 areas, on the, you know, the physical plane of helping people where you can with your time, resource of MVP, on the emotional plane, being that unconditional love to other people who may be going through hard times. Like, but that's kind of how you're getting kind of this dual healing on the surface and below the surface. Then once you kind of resonate with these, then the Chariot really says is, you know, you almost have all the tools at your disposal right now to kind of move forward or make progress, or to get unstuck from the situation, or be able to just kind of move beyond this. And then you know, the Chariot's really just calling you to do that. So once you experience this, you know, karmic resonance, emotional and healing, or through your time, then they'll say that then you have all the tools at your disposal that you need to move forward, or move ahead and get beyond this. And this is kind of like the herding cats card. So this is saying like, hey, everything's there for you to kind of move forward or get progress going in the direction that you want to accomplish your goals. But it's really up to you to kind of herd the cats and kind of get them all physically moving in the right direction, so that you get the result that you want. So I hope that is helpful for you. Of those of you who chose pile 3, again, check the comments below, or comment with your zodiac sign to see what other signs might be resonating with this pile 3 energy, and see how you can help each other as you go through similar types of situations. And again, if you want to subscribe to this channel or like this video, and then if you want some more clarification or anything on a specific situation you might be going through, then go ahead and check the links in the description to see how you can work with me and get your own personalized tarot reading. Thanks.